good to start soon. It looks like both teams are in their locker rooms here. The stream. Let me check. Yeah, stream looks good. Logan, do you have a shader or no? Do you not have shaders? I was gonna ask if you can take pictures or whatever, but I guess not. Okay, what else? What else we got here? When's the match starting? The match is set to start on time, so we should be good to go now. Well, not now, but in about 7 minutes when the time's on. Oh, we're waiting for No Name? No, No Name's on. He's here. I think. Are both? Did you move everyone to the locker rooms? Okay. We should be. Well, everything should be good to go. Both teams have their strongest lineups here. For Romania, that's going to be Confins, Fox, Boris, and Minor. For Panama, that's going to be Jiri, Monasu, and Velange. Actually, that's a little interesting. They might line up with Velange, or they might go with Ilio. That's remains to be seen. But in either case, both teams have their strongest strongest starting threes out here. So we're set for a very high quality game, I'd say. Uh, 1 second. Well, now we're just waiting right now. Both teams are around here. Okay. Let's get a little advertisement going. You have a sword on you, right, Logan? Okay. We should be fine then. Just keep an eye out for that. What was I gonna say? Right. So, as we wait for both teams to come out, just a few statistics for you. The Romania side, on the Romania side, their star player, Confins, he's going to be their man to watch. He has won 2 out of 2 of the previous World Series. So KL has put on 2 World Series for 3, actually. This is the third one, but the first 2 editions, Confins won both of them. So could make it 3 for 3 tonight. On the other side, star player Jiri, Jir 1, however you want to say that, he's the current Ballon d'Or winner, best player in the league. He's also the current top scorer in the league, having scored most of the goals in Panama's record-breaking 67-1 victory against Papua New Guinea. We are, I believe, waiting for Confins. Did Confins lag out for a second? It happens. He lagged out. Okay, Panama's lineup is ready here. We have no Nasu, no name, right? Jiri, Velange, Elio out there. All right, you can deal with that, yeah. Both teams lined up here. Right now, just waiting for, I believe, Confence, who has logged on. Confence is through the tunnel right there. How did Cappy get in? Why is Cappy in here? Just in here. All right. Just don't do anything, Cappy, all right? There we go. Uh, both teams lined up here as we get a nice shot at the tunnel there. Capybara also got in, but for now shouldn't be an issue. So match starting soon. Let's get a little plugin going here. All to play for here. Looks like Romania will be starting Miner, Fox, and Confens. And Panama will be starting Nonasu, Jiri, and Iliom. Elom. To Elo for now. All right, and we have our starting lineup here. We lost a lot on the field there as we get some animals going there. Second, let's all right, and looks like the field is now getting cleared, so we should be ready to start soon. waiting for now is everyone to join the parties. And it looks like the final will be starting momentarily. Who kicks off? Good question. Uh, we'll say coin flip. Coin flip. It's a final. There's a neutral venue. Do coin flip. All right. So match is starting soon. Okay, do we have everyone here? Okay, looks like Dredgen is here too. So, that's gonna be a lot to keep in mind, Logan. Even I'm also supposed to be talking the whole time, so I'll try my best. You do have a sword too, so if any funny business does occur, just try your best to do that. Anyways, yes, okay, I see that. All right. For those of you who've just joined, who don't know much about the two teams, let me explain a few things. So, Panama, the current world champions, they won the last international tournament, the World Cup. All three players were a pretty key factor there. So Nonasu, Jiriwan, and Ilom, the three of them featured in that team. The key player for that Panama side is Jiri. He is the man of the moment. He has the Ballon d'Or award. He also is, well, he's just the best player in the league right now. He has the Ballon d'Or. He has the Groovy, come down here. He has all the awards. Other side. Romania lines up with Miner, Confins, and Fox Boris. Those three are um, pretty well pretty used to each other. They play for the same club. Actually, both sets of uh, both teams players, they play for the same club. So Miner, Confins, and Fox, those three up against Jirwan, Nonasu, and Dilo. So, well, I'm yapping because you're not starting. That's what's going on right now. This guy. All right, we should be good to go now. The ref was just waiting for me. So, anyways, Romania versus Panama, starting now. And we are live. Tier 1 gets us going. Has to get past Miner. Almost gets past him. Fox Boris at the back there, able to hit it forwards. Miner and Confidence together trying to get things rolling there. Was Salbru the Invis, or was it someone else? Looks like Panama building up an attack there. And we have a counterattack from Romania. Confidence and Miner almost pushing forward. Giron gets past Fox. Tight little dribble there. Romania had to defend, but it appears they do so. right in front of goal, and that is a goal for Panama. 1-0. Romania down a goal. Here he scores. Not where you want to be. All right. We have a counterattack from Panama here. And that's another goal. Sorry about that. I had a message pop up, but that is 2-0 for Panama. They lead by 2 goals over Romania here. And it looks like 2-0. Panama starting to pull away here. Romania need to lock things down soon if they want to keep themselves in the game. Romania get us going again as Miner kicks off. He's going to look to try and get past that Panama defense. It hasn't been the best of defenses so far. They've been leaking goals, but when you have an offense as potent as them, sometimes defense doesn't really matter. Something's pushing forward as Fox doing his best to defend there. He does do his best to defend there. He gets it to the wall. The biggest defeat in KL history, as we have a counterattack from Miner here. Panama able to deal with that so far, but keep an eye out for Miner there. He did a pretty good job in his last game, the semifinal against RSA. Was very good on that counterattack. That was the biggest ever win in a group stage. Biggest ever final win? That's a good question. I don't think there's been any blowout finals really in Kings League history. There might be in the earlier seasons, but for now at least, everything's been pretty close. The most recent final, the Royal Cup final, that was 9-7. As we have another counterattack from Panama here. Fox able to defend against Jiri. Never mind. Across the face of goal, very nearly a third for Panama. It's in the corner now as Miner tries to push it out. Very nearly a goal from Nonasu, but last-ditch defending for both. Jiri one gets it in now, and that is another goal for Panama. That is 3-0. Right there. It would appear that Romania are struggling right now. Looks like Miner and Confins swap. Anyone can start a comeback. It's Confins. He is star man for Romania, but he has to show it right now. He's going to be up front now as he immediately gets past Illo right there. With a redirect right in front of goal, and that tactical change may be what Romania needed. Confins trying to push forward now. Currently on the side there as Year One tries to get past Fox. Very nearly does, but Romania able to keep it in the middle of the half so far. Still 3-0 for Panama. Year One gets past Miner, doesn't get past Confidence there. At the midline right now. Here gets past Confidence, got past Miner, wasn't able to break the Fox back line, but Fox very near, Confidence very nearly got through there. Miner getting through now. It's in the corner.
No
Miner trying to
bot.
push it to the post there.
No
Fury 1
bot.
gets past Confidence, can't get past Fox
Că
there.
nu pot.
Gets past
Că nu
Fox
pot,
this
ce
time.
vrei?
It's kept on the wall for now. Panama, the attack has been foiled. Jury 1 again gets past Fox, and that is yet another goal. 4-0. It would appear that Fox was using knockback 1. Unfortunate, but what can you really do about that? 4-0 so far. Panama pulling away. Confidence gets us going here. Almost got a pretty good kickoff start there, but Panama were able to defend. No Name and Ilio working pretty good on backline duty for now, as Jir 1 just effortlessly gets past everyone. Miner trying to push through. Every time Miner gets forward, he just can't. He makes it past No Name, but he doesn't make it past Ilio. Looking back through the tournament, I believe this is the longest Panama have gone without conceding. So a pretty decent defensive display from them right now as Miner tries to push through, but again, can't do anything there. Fox so far clears the ball away from Jiri, but he wasn't able to do anything earlier. Miner trying to push forward, but doesn't look like it'll work. Jiri's been the main man in attack right now. At times, it has looked like a 3v1. It has worked for Panama, though. As Confidence pushes forward. Can't quite get past Nonasu in defense. As we have Miner pushing it forward, down. Romania have done a lot better since that 4th goal, but they are going to need to put it in the net. It's not enough to just play better in front of goal. You have to put it in the back of the net. And Jiri gets past Fox. And that is another goal for Panama. Fox Boris unable to clear the ball from the end there. And now, looking to see what Romania does, they're going to have to come together. All right, looks like countdown will happen. No subs for Romania just yet. They're keeping the current lineup. Confidence trying to push through. Very tough to do anything when you have 2 decent defenders in the back there. Panama doing their jobs. Good coordination from them so far. It is 5-0. Romania losing, not insurmountable to say the least, but it is a long way for them. Miner tries to push it forward. No Name was there. You just can't quite get past that defense. And that is across the face of goal there. Very nearly in. Panama very nearly another goal. Again across the face of goal. This time, No Name wasn't there to tap in. Jiri trying to push through again as Romania break through. Again, Jiri not quite able to finish it off there. There's no one in that advanced position for Romania right now. They seem to be, right, they push. All three of them behind the ball there as Panama score another one. Jiri scores it in, and that is another goal. And Romania down by a lot right now. No changes so far. It doesn't look very good for the opposition here. 2 minutes 11 seconds on the clock right now. Romania not subbing anyone in so far. Looks like they're having a little tactical discussion. Panama 6, Romania 0. And where it looks like we're gonna get underway here. Again, no change for Romania as they get things going, and Confens pushing through. There's one person with any chance of changing this scoreline. It is Confens. He tries to get past both of them. Can't quite do the trick there as Illo keeps it out of the corner right now. As Confens gets it to the corner. Let's see what he can do here. Nobody able to do anything there. Romania have had good build-up, but then you have this type of defense here, and Fox just unable to do anything there. That goal was largely on Fox right there. Defense has been lacking so far for Romania. A lot of people were singing the praises of Fox in the last game against the RSA in the semifinal, but seems like it might be just a one-shot right there. So far, no changes for Romania. It doesn't look like they're doing anything, but it is 7-0. Is he not in the stadium? All right, he's in the stadium now, so we get things rolling here. Romania had a kickoff, but didn't go exactly the way they wanted. Minor trying to push forward. Panama have had very good positioning so far. Confens and Minor trying to push forward together. Both of them are attacking players. They like to play up front in the striking position. Confens can put in a shift as a midfielder, but is usually as a striker where we see him, and it looks like he got past Illo there briefly. Couldn't quite keep the attack going as he tries to get it down to the corner there. Panama will put it in the corner for him. They've been able to defend so far as Fox gets past again. Isolated as Jiri just scores another counterattack, and that, yet again for Fox. And it looks like Dredgen and Rectro will be coming in for Fox and Minor. Not the best of performances here, but for the two, but does he need a sword? Alright, he has a sword, perfect, okay. We have the substitution here. And it looks like we will have, yeah, big change here. So Confens, Dredgen, and Rectro. We'll have to see what they can do here. They'll need a miracle. It is 8-0. All eyes on the team here as Confins was able to pass Jiri, but not the rest. Dredgen pushing forward. Instant impact from the substitutes. Oh, 1 second. Looks like the teammates weren't in the party. Neither Dredgen nor Recto were in the party, so we have to stop play for just a second to get them back. It looks like there will be a drop ball. All right. And let's see, so it'll be up to the referee. He'll blow the goat horn, the whistle, and Confins and Jiri will fight it out to see who can get that ball there. It's a drop ball, so both of them will attack as soon as the whistle goes off. And the whistle went off. Romania pushing forward. Confins almost gets it to the corner there. Couldn't quite get past No Nasum. Rectro keeping it on the wall here. As Rectro very nearly... Oh, looks like halftime is there. And the score at halftime, Panama 8, Romania 0. And that is a huge, huge margin to overturn. Name on the trophy for Panama, perhaps. It's their game to lose at this stage. Romania ready for that instant restart. Confins clamoring for the kickoff. He's won the past 2 World Series. He won't want to lose this one in the final. But against this Panama team, this absolute star-studded Panama team with some of the best players in the league, it's going to be difficult. Dredgen, a newcomer to the league, he recently signed with Warsaw Eagles. I believe he's on their first squad, so... Rectro, he is in the second division, but has a pretty good team. So looks like we're just waiting. Capybara seems to have poisoned himself in the crowd. It looks like we're waiting right now. We don't quite see. The closest margin this tournament Panama have seen has been, I believe, it was 11-8 against Sulawesi. That was the closest they've come to losing. That was a 2v2 to be fair, but doesn't change the fact that's the closest they've come. Romania will have to score 8 goals to level it. That also means they have to concede nothing. They're waiting for the referee right now. Not quite sure what the holdup is. Both teams seem to be ready for kickoff. Wrong chat, and now I can't announce it because of the spam filter. Great. Anyways, we're waiting for the referee right now. So a few statistics right now. If Panama hold on and do not score, do not let any goals in their net, this will be their first clean sheet of the tournament in the final. If Romania managed to pull off the comeback, this will be the biggest comeback in World Series history. No team has seen an 8-goal margin ahead of them and live to tell the tale. All eyes on Confins as he gets the kickoff ready. And it looks like we're starting and we are live in the second half right now. As Confins gets past Jiri, he got past the no-name, couldn't get past Illo, and that seems to be story of the night as Rectro defends there, sweeps it forward. Confins trying to push it forward past Jiri, couldn't quite do it there. So far, so good for Romania, but it's in the middle of the park there. Confins trying to push through now. Couldn't quite get there. Rectro doing his best to keep it on the wall. So far, successful. Jiri moves across, tried to get a little switchback there. All three Romania players. All three of these players, they're more attacking minded. Maybe that's what you want when you're 8 goals down. Rectro trying his best to defend there, but can't quite do it, and that is another goal for Panama. 9-0. Nearing the double digits. Would be shocking at this point if Romania is the only team not to score a goal against Panama this tournament. That would be horrendous. But it is 9-0. Panama leading by 9 goals. Big margin. 9 minutes left, though. A goal every minute wouldn't be impossible for Romania, but they need an unreal lock-in right now. Confins trying to push through, as he does, and that's a kickoff goal for Romania, and Confins makes it clear if they do go down, it's not without a fight, and that is 9-1 Romania score. They're, well, I can't quite say back in it, but they are starting it. If there's going to be a comeback, it's going to be now. Eight more to go. It is a mountain to climb, but anyone can climb that mountain. It's Confins. And it looks like Jiri will get things going here now. He's going to try and get a kickoff here as he gets past Confins, doesn't get past Dredgen, who it's in the middle of the park there. Anyone's ball there. As Jiri gets past Rectro and Dredgen, and that is another goal for Panama. They immediately restore that margin. It is 10-1. 10-1. Jiri able to glide past both defenders there. And we're waiting now for the referee to get things underway now. Is this my real voice? Yes, this is my real voice. That's the first time I've been asked that. As Confins tries to push forward again, that was a good pass from Dredgen. Confins trying to push forward as see there. Same issue of not really having any service there. Very nearly in. It's on the post. Romania looking to get that tap in a finish there. Where's Rectro? Rectro was out of frame there for me. Confins trying to push past there. Can't quite do that as Jiri goes through again. On a tear right now as Confins gets past No Name, can't get past Illo. It's like both players in defense for Romania right now. Jiri couldn't get past them. Looks like Confins pushing forward there. As Jiri gets past Rectro, Dredgen doubling back, trying to get in there, and he can't, and that is another goal for Panama. Yet another one. This is shaping up to be the biggest margin in a final we have ever seen in Kings League history. Will have to be double checked though. Of course, there are, you never know. There might be like an insane season one final where that happened to be like 30-0 because the other team joined the same day. Confidence very nearly got a kickoff goal there. Confidence pushing forward now. He gets past Illo this time. Panama trying to defend. They can't. That is another goal for Panama. For Romania, my bad. Another goal for Romania. They are, well, I wouldn't say back in it, but it's 11-2 now. What would the time be at this point? 7 minutes, 16 seconds. Not undoable, but pretty big ask at this point. Here he gets us kicked off. Here is Dredgen and Rector trying to feed the ball forward to Confins. Bebo killed by Amarius. Confins trying to push forward. Jiri able to get past Rectro, and good recovery from Romania. They able to put it back in the corner there. This has been a one-man show so far. Jiri scored every goal. No Name did come close, but wasn't able to get the tap in there. Again, same thing. Wonderful assist from Illo there. Just fantastic pass straight into the path of Jiri. Was able to go, and it looks like we will have a substitute. Has not been the best of days for Electro. Oh, and Gretchen coming off for minor. A bit of a surprise, I would say. Go killed once more. Minor back in the squad here, as we have Confins ready to start us off again. Minor tries to push forward, get past both of them. Can't quite do it there, and now it looks like, again, you look at the positioning there, it looks like Romania are playing with two strikers. They're just too far forward. When that ball gets passed, it gets past both of them. Panama much better structurally this time. Yuri pushing forward, gets past Rectro again, and scores again. What a goal that was. Just phenomenal. Rectro unable to do anything about that. My goodness. This could be career defining for Jiri. He was man of the match in the final of the Royal Cup last season. Obviously winning it. Won the league. Now he'll be winning the World Series. That's a very good performance as he gets three trophies in a row. Confidence trying to deny that there. Can't quite do anything about it, but Panama lead 13-2. Good recovery from Minor there. All three Romania players bunched up very close. Might make it easier to hit the ball in theory, but all it does is it just makes it easier to get the ball past all three of them. So you don't want to be too bunched up. Panama have done a good job so far, keeping themselves spaced out. As you see, Ilo and Nonasu keeping a very good distance between them. So, again, look, that spacing there is what lets Ilo get it onto the wall. Confins tried to build up an attack there. Might still get it. Almost got it to the corner. Again, Minor out of position, and looks like we have, there we go. Midfield battle at the moment as Confidence seems to get past Illo there, can't quite finish it off. And Panama pushing through now. This has been better from Romania, better control of play. Or might just be a little bit of lag. It looks like the ball is just flinging back and forth right now. Confidence gets it to the corner. Tries to deliver across, but nobody's there anyways. Miner trying to circle around here. Seems to get through. No name off the line there. What a save. Panama haven't kept a clean sheet in any of the games tonight. In front of goal, not in again. Saved off the line by Panama, doing their absolute best to keep that margin down. They do not want any surprises. Not that there's much time for one. It's in the corner now as Confidence tries to get at least a hat trick. He's already scored 2 goals. Rector trying to push it forward there. No name has been a rock so far. So is Illo. Fantastic performance from Illo. As Jiri pushes through again, he gets past Rectrum. It's another goal for Panama. And that is most likely name on the trophy for them. Victory laps for them. That is 14 or 14 goals to 2. And that is just phenomenal there. I mean, another goal for Panama, another goal for Jiri. Jiri scored every goal in this final. 14 goals to 2. Not much time left. 3 minutes, 24 seconds. And it looks like they will be bringing on Valanche. They want a margin of at least 13 goals, though, so... As Confidence gets things going here, and... tried to get the kickoff there, couldn't quite manage it. And... he does get it to the corner this time. Can't quite get it up to the post there as Rectro pushes it forward. And Confidence gets to the corner there. Miner behind Confidence. All 3 of them in a line. Makes it easier to control the wall if you're in the line, but can be difficult to react if it gets off. So that's the trade-off. You see Panama, they do have a bit of a stagger. Illo isn't just behind No Name. Nobody off to the side for Romania there. Miner and Confidence, again, both of them trying to play striker. Gonna try and get forward there. No support there for Confidence. Jiri almost getting past Rectrom. He gets past Confidence and Miner. Gets past Rectrom. Tries to turn it towards goal. Good recovery from the Romanians. All 3 of them bunched up together. As Confidence gets past Jiri and No Name. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left on the clock. Rector gets it to the wall. It's in Romania's half right now. Miner trying to break through. Now it's Rector trying to break through. All 3 of them desperately trying to get to an attack going. Illo, again, very good defense from him so far. He's been a very good sweeper there. And Miner's through. Not through anymore. Panama with a wonderful defensive maneuver there. Wasn't quite a save, but closest thing you'll get to one so far. Confidence and Miner both too far forward as Jiri pushes through now. And them trying to push it forward now. Confidence on the attack. Very even in midfield now. As Jiri pushes through, he gets past Rectro. No defending at this time as Jiri scores. And that is name on the trophy for sure. Substitution for Panama. No Name off, Valange on. What a performance from Panama. Just all around fantastic display. It looks like even though they're down, they're not out. Romania still in high spirits. They're insulting the opposition. As Miner tries to kick off here, goes to the side of Jiri. Jiri able to defend that comfortably. Miner pushes past Illo though. Very nearly through on goal, but Illo at the last second, good recovery from him. Jonathan's trying to get it forward to Miner for the redirect. Miner trying to keep it in the corner so far. Good defense from Panama as Jiri gets past Rectro again. Rectro trying his best to keep it on the wall. So far on the wall. Miner tries to push forward. Miner pushing through, trying to get it through. Confins trying to get forward to Illo there. Confins gets past all three Panama players. He can't redirect it though. It is in the corner. As now it's Jiri's turn to attack. He gets past Rectro. No challenge there, but Romania able to reverse that as Miner pushes through now. Almost through on goal, but it's kept on the side there. And full time very soon. And it is full time. Champions of EMC Panama win the game. Fantastic performance from everyone. That is fantastic right there. What a scoreline. What a performance. Most of us predicted Panama versus Romania in the final. I don't think anyone predicted this blowout. This is huge margin. I believe biggest margin in World Series history. Just fantastic performance from Panama all the way around. Full time man of the match, no doubt Jiri. He scored every goal. Got a pretty good